In today's video, I'm going to take you on an adventure to Glacier National Park. I've always wanted to... Sorry, hang on. It's Blake. Wants a Zoom call. I'll just take this on my computer. All right, Blake. How's it going?
Hey, Gavin. Nice hoodie you got there.
Nice shirt.
So are you ready to record this intro to Make Great Shots?
What, right now?
Yeah, we booked it on the calendar. Did you forget? I mean, today is launch day.
No, I'm ready.
All right, so before we launch this thing, one last time, dude. Do you have that gas money?
Oh, it's $60, Blake. Can you just give it a rest?
I know, Gavin. It's just, to me, it's a matter of principle. I'm a man of principle. If you have any respect for me and what we're doing with this course, you'll just send the gas money.
All right, yeah. All right, I'll send it you now, eh? Right, it's PayPal. Right, it's $60 to Blake. There you go. There's your money.
You're unbelievable. This is $59.68, Gavin.
Oh, you're unbelievable.
You know, Gavin, I'm not sure if I even want to launch this course anymore.
You don't mean that.
Do you realize what I had to put up with? I had to put up with you jumping on my back for a piggyback ride.
Oh, that feels so good.
You might need to lose the bag.
You and Amanda dragged me around to the most unbelievably windy conditions I've ever seen in photography. And then you had me hiking in a hailstorm at high altitude. I could barely breathe up there.
Oh, that one hurt.
Oh, come on, Blake. It wasn't all that bad. You had some fun filming this course.
Well, come to think of it, I did have one of the best shoots of my life.
Yeah, you made some great shots, didn't you?
Yeah, I kind of did, actually.
Yeah, and I learned some pretty good Photoshop tricks.
Yeah, and I really do hate to admit it, but I really do think that my compositions got better after working with you.
Yeah, it was actually a really fun trip, I've got to be honest, Blake.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
So, shall we record this course intro then?
Yeah, all right, let's go.
Make Great Shots is a photography course like no other. We take you on an adventure to the spectacular mountains of Montana on our quest to find beautiful images. We then collaborate on compositions and the post-production of our images and share our secrets with you. Our goal is to encourage your growth as a photographer and an artist. Not only do we collaborate with each other to make great shots, but we'd also love to see what you come up with after you've learned from these course materials. Make Great Shots is only available for 1 month. Why is it 1 month, Blake?
Because I don't want to keep paying you every month and have you chasing me around for money.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
This course will be on sale for the first week, so this is the best opportunity to get it at the lowest price that it will ever be.
And if you're interested, there's a link in the description.
Oh, yeah, Gavin, tell them about the bonus content too.
Oh yeah, the deleted scenes where we process one another's images to take things in a totally different direction.
And we divulge some really shameful post-processing secrets. Oh, and Gavin, how about that 32 cents?
Yeah, Blake, I'll just get right on that. Yeah, just give me a second.
Thanks.
Finally got rid of him. What a wanker. Right.
I'm still here, Gavin.
I knew that. Just leave. Right, so let's get into the rest of this episode where I show you the grandeur of the mountains of Montana. So we drove all the way across Canada, and that required an oil change.
So after 5,000 kilometers again, it's time for another oil change. Twice a year I'm doing an oil change in this thing. And now we're heading down to the US. We're going down to Glacier National Park to meet up with an old friend. So that was in the engine bay.
Yeah, this is in your air filter.
I wondered why that squirrel kept running under the truck at home. Obviously had a little condominium in our engine bay there.
But let's first address the disgraceful state of this beard on my face. It was time to visit the barbershop.
What is happening?
Well, because I've got hairy ears.
Oh, he's really taking care of you. I know where else he could get. He's not going to be able to breathe.
Betty.
Yeah.
Do you want to keep it as a souvenir?
I feel like a new man.
And then it was time for underpants on my face.
3 weeks on the road and I needed this. Thank you very much, Frank. Thank you. Looking sharp.
When you've been living in a fiberglass box for 3 whole weeks, there's nothing quite like a barbershop stop. So we got back on the road and we didn't have far to travel before we hit the border.
Alright, so now we're just about to cross the border into the US from Alberta into Montana. I've never been to Montana before, so I'm quite excited.
Yeah, you'll love it.
Oh, you've been before, eh?
Yeah, lots. I love it here.
Oh, I'm excited.
My favorite.
Favourite?
Oh,
That bodes well.
I hope you like it.
I will. I hope I can get in.
You will.
And to my delight, they let me in.
Right, Glacier National Park awaits. What was that? That's the sound I make when I'm hiking.
I'm pooping.
Anyway, that'll do for now. Okay, you can hit that. Oh, it's bloody windy here in Montana. We just crossed the border and I'm filling up at the first gas station. And you know you're in Montana when you get a beautiful gas station like this. I mean, just look at the big log post and beam construction of this gas station. It's gorgeous. Look at that. So we're just going to keep driving, then head into the mountains and see if we can find some nice compositions. But I don't think we'll be getting any reflections with this wind.
I don't think so.
So we drove into the mountains to see what we could see. And within 10 minutes, there was something worth stopping for.
We're just taking a break from the horrific gale force winds. I don't know if this is a normal thing for Montana, but it's our first day here and it's quite impressive wind. So if you know if this is a regular occurrence, post a comment and let me know. Maybe you're from Montana. But we're just having a break here in the camper because when you're driving in this wind, you feel like you're going to get knocked over. So we thought we'd just pull over and relax for a bit. And apparently it's going to be windy the whole week. I mean, how bad can it be, you know? I'm sure I can get a good shot.
So I figured it was time to climb out of the camper, strap on me camera bag, and see if I could find a shot before sunset. I made sure to wear appropriate footwear just in case I met a rattlesnake or bumped into a grizzly bear.
Looking at that, I'm not sure that this is going to happen because there's some super thick cloud just on the top of the mountains. It's just blocking the light. So everything is now in shade. Have a look at this business. Just a bit windy. Oh God. I was hoping to get that bazooka telephoto out for the OM1 just to try and pick out some vignettes because there's some absolutely gorgeous stuff in terms of the shapes of the mountains. But there's no way I could get that bazooka out. It'd be like that. You would not be able to get a sharp shot unless you went handheld with a super fast shutter speed. So I actually might call this quits and just come back for sunrise because I don't think this is going to work. Damn.
When I got back in the camper, I was faced with this atrocity.
What happened?
The altitude had its way. Look at my sandwich.
Oh,
as well.
that's what happened. All right. Didn't realise what we were dealing with there. I just showed up in the camper and there's the white stuff everywhere, so panic over.
And then it was time to meet up with my old friend Blake Rudis, who'd only had a 2-day drive.
What up? Look who just showed up in his posh Jeep. We're going to have some shenanigans, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to try and make some great shots.
Link in the description.
Have you seen what's going on? Oh, actually, there's a few clouds.
The whisper.
Oh, well, we might actually get some shots.
We just need some snow up there. It'll be good.
And then there's a lot of wind, so there's not going to be any reflections in our mountain scenes. But we'll try, eh? We'll do our best.
Yeah, we can fake it.
Can I look at your abode? What have you got here?
After 3 weeks in the camper, I just wanted to know if his room had a bathtub.
You got a little kitchenette. Got your own crapper. Have you got a tub? That shower. Cozy, eh?
Yeah.
Cozy. Now, I can't guarantee that you'll get a good night's sleep in this resort because we stayed in that one over there, number 1. And you'll never guess what we got woken up by between 10 and 1:30 a.m. last night.
Bear?
That would have been all right. You know what it was? Even worse than a bear.
Firework?
Even worse.
Bear with fireworks.
Even worse. Karaoke.
Oh, what? Did you go and just jump in?
Outdoor karaoke.
We're going to jump in.
Well, you
We're
might...
going to sing as worst as we possibly can.
All right, yeah.
Everyone will leave.
We'll shut it down. Yeah, but I'm a pretty good singer, though, you know.
So we all piled into Blake's testicle-crushing Jeep. The thing about Blake is he likes to keep his motor clean.
I clean my windscreen once every 4 years.
After that pit stop, it was time to head into the mountains proper, and we were absolutely blown away. With views like this, Glacier National Park was quickly becoming a favourite for all three of us. Just don't look over the edge.
All right, so we've stopped off in the middle of this mountain pass. The view is absolutely spectacular. And we've got just a little bit of some wispy clouds there. I don't know if it's going to hang around for sunset, but if it does, we might get some nice light. And it's obviously popular because there's already two couples, like wedding couples, doing their wedding photos down there. So you know it's a good spot. And I can see, I mean, all the wildflowers are gone, but there are some slightly colourful shrubs down there that might work as a nice foreground. We'll have a look at that, and then I might just hike up the hill a bit, see if I can find something to use as a foreground there. I see lots of options. If I go up the hill, I'll have to find something that hides the road. If I go down the hill, I don't have to worry about the road, but I do have to worry about newlyweds. Yeah, I'm just joking. Happy wedding day. Congratulations. Should we go down and have a look for some foreground elements?
I would rather find some fiveground elements, but foreground works.
Fiveground. That's what you're going with, is it?
Better than foreground. Just one better.
So Blake minced off into the distance looking for his fiveground. The objective was to find a nice composition for our very first shot to be part of our course, Make Great Shots. But as you know, things don't always go as planned.
So we've kind of timed this trip in a weird pocket of time because we're a bit too late for the wildflowers and we're a bit too early for fall colours. But I found this little patch. I couldn't tell you what this is. If you know what this is, post a comment there. And it is on its way out. You can see it's starting to wither and die, but it's still quite colourful. So that might be a decent foreground, but I'd like to see a little bit deeper into the valley. So I'm going to hike around and see if I can find a bit more of this, but a bit further down. But have a look at this. It's quite nice. What we're going to do now is we're going to hike up this waterfall here and see if we can use that as a foreground element. But I'll be honest with you, Blake, I'm in pretty bad shape and we're at high altitude here and I might struggle. Yeah, you're going to be patient with us.
I'll give you a piggyback ride.
Now that would make some good footage. All right, so we'll saddle up and do this massive 100-foot hike. Well, we've hiked a grueling 3 minutes, all for no waterfall. I can't believe I suffered that high altitude slog and the waterfall's dried up. There's nothing here. Complete dry riverbed. That's always a problem when you come shooting at the end of a summer. Look at what it could have been. This would have been fantastic.
And then the altitude hit.
I've got a terrible headache. I feel kind of nauseous and dizzy. I think it's the altitude.
Do you think we are shytoxic?
Do you mean hypoxia?
Shytoxic.
Yeah, maybe you're right, lover. Yeah, I think I'm feeling a bit shytoxic.
Need some oxygen?
Oxygen?
Yes.
You just carry that around at all times?
Yeah, it's in my back pocket.
Just in case. Ex-military, always prepared.
Yep.
Boost Oxygen. This could be quite a lucrative sponsorship. If you're watching Boost Oxygen, get in touch.
Should we try it?
What do you do? Just knock it back?
Sure.
How was that?
Oh, I feel 18% better.
Oh, you look 10% better. Just put it under your nose.
Oh, I feel so much better. That's fantastic. Oh, we should just have this all the time. Oh, I feel like a new man.
Look like one.
You want to try it?
No, I'm good.
Want to have another blast?
Yes, please. This could be addicting.
Oh, man, I'm going to down one of these next time I have a massive hangover. I think that's what they're for, really, isn't it? It's not for Shytoxia.
No, I don't think.
Just for heavy drinkers. I'm not heavy, but, you know, partial every now and then. Now, you sure you don't want a hip?
I'm good. I don't need it. It's only like 100 feet, bro.
I mean, I feel better, but I don't know if I can make it all the way down. You think you could take me down?
Absolutely.
Piggyback ride?
Yep.
With my
Promise.
camera bag on?
Right, let's do it.
Right, you sure you're ready for this, Blake?
Let's do it.
I warn you now, I'm a bit substantial.
We can do it.
All right, here we go. I'm ready when you are. All right.
Oh, that feels so good.
You might need to lose the bag, but then we're good. Lose the bag.
I think we're all right. I'll just keep it on. Do you sure you don't want to hit?
No, I'm good.
All right, I'll just use it all up. Ugh, this feels so good. Anytime you're ready, mate. Whenever you feel like it. All right. Yep.
Yep. On three.
Okay.
One. It ain't working. No, we're good.
Are you sure?
Tapped out.
Oh, okay. I think it's because I filled up too much on the oxygen. It added too much weight. Yeah. That's what it was.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, thanks for trying anyway. Sorry about the hernia.
It's okay.
While Blake set up the recording rig for the first tutorial of our course, I thought I'd have fun with a quick test shot.
All right, as is typical, every time, the light behind me is it's just kicking off.
Oh!
Over there, where my composition is, it's flaccid. But I'm still going to shoot it anyway. In fact, well, I shot it about 10 minutes ago and it was actually quite nice. It was just a little bit of glow on the peaks, but I'll show you this composition and then I'll show you the finished shot. So what you're looking at here is very dark. I've exposed that for the sky. Let me just brighten this up so you can see what's going on in the foreground. I just love these mountains. They kind of remind me of Lake O'Hara. So I'm liking this kind of X-shaped comp that we've got going on here. In the foreground, I've got these lovely, I don't even know what these are, right? I'm showing my ignorance now, but if you know what it is, post a comment and let me know. And I like this little rock down here, and I love all of this shrubbery down here, which I'm sure was a month ago, was probably spectacular wildflowers. Anyway, this is what I've got, this is what I'm working with. And I think just 2 exposures, one for the foreground, one for the sky, should be all right. And if this shot turns out to be somewhat mediocre,
Here's the shot.
we've talked about this, that's my line.
Here's the shot.
If you'd like to watch detailed tutorials of Blake and I composing and processing our shot from this location and others, there's a link in the description.
So right here you could see 1, 2, 3 brides, a very popular spot for wedding photography.
Why didn't we come here?
Well, we had a low-key, much better affair. We eloped. It's better.
We can reenact it.
No, I think what we did, love, I mean, it was more unique. Everyone's doing this, obviously.
Well, I want that.
Do you really, though?
Yeah. I'm going to go dress shopping.
I don't know. I don't think you do. I don't think you want that.
I do. Do you want to put on a nice tuxedo and go down there?
No, I don't want videographers following me around with gimbals.
Should I do it solo by myself on the rock?
You know what you could do? you could have your pictures taken and then just Photoshop me in afterwards. That'd be brilliant.
Would we do that?
Well, I'm sure you could pay that photographer there to do it. You get all dressed up in your white dress, and then I could just take like one picture of me in a black suit, and you just paste it into every single frame in multiple locations.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah, you do that.
We'll have to get some tips from Blake for Photoshop.
I can give you some Photoshop tips.
But do you know how to use it?
What are you talking about? Yeah, I've got all kinds of courses out.
Then why do you always watch Blake's videos?
I don't always watch Blake's videos. Not always. Just sometimes.
For support, I guess.
Yeah, you get to give him a view, like his video, just to support his channel. I don't watch it for the tips.
It's like every time I go into your office, it's
all right, that's enough now. Right, I think we should pack up and go.
Okay.
Don't miss the next episode where the weather becomes electrifying.
And already I'm knackered. I was wanting that store. Oh, look at that.
I love it. I want to spend more time in it.
Doesn't seem very sincere.
And we get to spend the sunset with cute mountain goats. I just want to say a big thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. You really do help to keep this channel going. And if you're interested in becoming a patron, there's a link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.